devil walked in the line bars on a cold and rainy Nashville night, while lost souls sat and sipped their soup in the sickly yellow neon light. And the devil, he looked around the room and he got down on his knees, and he says, "Is there one among you scum who'll roll the dice with me?" Now Red, he just strums his guitar, pretending not to hear, while Lady turns away and takes another sip of beer. While Vincey says, "No, not me. I've seen my share of hell." Keeps scribbling on a napkin some song he was sure would sell. And while Ronnie's whispering low at the snuff queen clutched at his sleeve, somebody coughed and the devil scoffed and turned on his heel to leave. "Hold on there," comes a voice from back of the room. "Before you walk out that door, if it's some action you're looking for, friend, well, I've rolled some dice before." And there stood Billy Markham. He'd been on the scene for years, singing all them raunchy songs the town didn't want to hear. He'd been cut and bled 1,000 times, and his eyes were wise and sad. And all his songs were songs of the street, and all his luck was bad. "I know you," says Billy Markham, "from a dark and funky place, but you always spoke in a different voice, and you wore a different face. While me, I've gambled here on Music Row with hustlers and with whores. Hell, I ain't afraid to roll them devilish dice of yours." "Well then get down," says the devil, just as if you was gonna pray, "and take these dice in your luckless hand, and I'll tell you how this game is played. You get one roll and you bet your soul, and if you roll 13 you win, and all the joys of flesh and gold are yours to touch and to spend. But if that 13 don't come up, then kiss your ass goodbye and will your useless bones to God, because your goddamn soul is mine." 13, says Billy Markham. I've played in tougher games. I've loved ambitious women and I've rode on wheelless trains. So give me room, you stinking fiend, and let it all unwind. No one's ever rolled a 13 yet, but this just might be the time. And Billy Markham, he takes the dice, and the dice, they feel as heavy as stones. They should, the devil says. They've been carved from Jesus' bones. And Billy Markham, he looks at the dice, and the dice, they got no spots. "Sorry," says the devil, "they're the only dice I got." "Well, shit," says Billy Markham, "now I really don't mean to bitch, but I never thought I'd stake my roll on a sucker's game like this." "Well then walk off," says the devil, "nobody's tied you down." "Walk off where?" says Billy Markham. "This is the only game in town. But I just want to say before I make my play that if I should chance to lose, I wheel this guitar to some would-be star who'll sing some honest blues. Who ain't afraid to sing the words like damn or shit or fuck, and ain't afraid to put his ass out there on the stage where he makes his bucks. But if he takes his guitar and he sings some sugary lies, I'll haunt him till we meet in hell. Now gimme them fucking dice." And Billy Markham, he shakes the dice and says, "Come on, 13. And the dice, they roll and they come up blank. "You lose," the devil screams. "But I just want to say before we go our way, I really do like your style. Of all the fools I've played and beat, you're the first one that's lost with a smile." "Well, I'll tell you something," says Billy Markham, "those odds weren't so damn bad. In 14 years on Music Row, that's the best damn chance I've had." And then arm in arm, Billy Markham and the devil, they walk out Line Bar's door, leaving Billy's old guitar lying there on the floor. And if you go into Line Bars now, you can still see it there today, hanging on that nail on that wall of peeling gray, Billy Markham's old guitar that no one dares to play.